Hi, Sharks. Good evening. Nice to meet you. I'm Leonardo Vasile, the creator of the FPS, the Film Production School. I'm asking 100,000 euro for the 25%, negotiable. I'm an actor and a writer, and born and raised in the south of Italy, in Puglia. Currently, I'm living in Malta, working as a chef at a restaurant to make ends meet. I've written 3 of my novel stories, because I have in my mind a lot of, and ready to bring to life with in a variety of mediums, not just through movies, but also comic books for the most expensive, and maybe TV series and more. I want to build a cutting-edge film production institution through which I can scout and assemble a top-notch film production team to achieve my dreams and to share with these students my stories, in which I believe with all my heart. And researching through the most important reviews about cinema, just in the 2021, they reached a new record, over $42 billion and $46 billion for TV on-demand subscriptions. And again, the Motion Association, Picture Association, reports that in the 2021, just in Europe, 700,000 students they were enrolled in media and film studies programs, just in Europe. So it's a very big number. I chose Malta for a lot of reasons. The first one is beautiful, and I love this country for the sea, for this landscape, incredible and unique. And also because Malta is one of the most important and recognized country in the world for cinema production. Also, the reason why I'm here, one day on Google, I read that Malta is the Hollywood of the Mediterranean. So I want to make this school in Malta to make a bridge with the Hollywood production that come here to make a lot of movies, giving them the possibility, through my students, to work together. Our professors, they have a wealth of knowledge to share with our students. And so they will be specialized in the skills that the Hollywood cinema requires. So I want to give this possibility to all the students to learn, for example, American accent. So I want that my school go to cover the 4 critical areas of film production: screenwriting, direction, American accent, and acting. I chose Malta also for the incentive that Malta make to as a location for the stranger production. So it's the perfect place, and I'm very happy to be here, and I hope that my school become the most innovative school in Europe. And I'm sure that if one of you decide to support this project, no one will stop us.
Will we be seeing any of your work today, Leo? Do you have any of your work we can see today?
No. I'm sorry for this, but my marketing manager, he's also a football player in Malta, in Spartan Amrun, maybe? Spartan. And break a leg and go in Madrid to surgery, and so he apologized for this and asked me to give you this in paper, because his work. I'm an artist, but I learn also marketing.
So the idea is to create a school?
A school, one room.
Specializing in movie production?
Yes.
With 4 main areas, which is screenwriting,
Yes.
direction,
Yes.
American
Accent
accent, and acting.
and acting.
So that is 4 different teachers, or is the same teacher?
No, one teacher go to cover just American accent and acting, and another one from the screenwriting, and some directors more. And I want to change also to give to the students a lot of possibility to learn from the different people.
And you're planning to do short courses, long courses, how many?
I think I think my teacher speak about 1 hour for week for each subject, because they need the time to understand and study some exercise.
So 4 hours a week?
Yes.
And for how many weeks?
6 months.
And the target audience, who are your students? Where will you get your students?
For the first, in the School of Malta, from the younger guy that want to start this work in the world of cinema. And from the university, I don't have the time, but I have an appointment with the section of art and theater in the university. For the American accent in particular, I want to go in every casino or hotel that need that the workers speak in good way, to have a service, a better service, because sometimes, like me, we speak Italian, English, or maybe
Maltese English.
Every one of us has one kind to speak, and American accent in this case can be also good for not just for actor or students, but also for businessmen that want to speak in this way that is good also to
And
have.
what will you be charging for the students for the 6 months, 4 weeks, 4 hours a week? How much will you be charging?
For each subject, we decided to fix a low price to €200.
For 6 months?
No, 4 months.
For 1 month?
For 1 month, for each subject. Imagine that I pay, like actor...
So €800 per month?
Yes, I pay for 1 hour, €150 for a private lesson.
And how much is the teacher going to charge you?
The cost,
The cost?
Maybe I calculate 3,200 for the teacher. Maybe more, maybe less, but this is after that I can say, because maybe become inside the society, and for me is also better.
These €100,000 you intend to invest in an infrastructure, in a place where you can teach.
Yes, just in the.
Okay, just to clarify, why are you looking into investing rather than leasing? You know, we call it CAPEX or operational cost, or OPEX. So you are going into putting the money in an establishment, and then you need to still generate the money from the business and pay that business,
yes,
or pay that loan, or pay that investment. Why you're taking that direction and not leasing the property?
Why I decided to make this with you? This is the question, if I understand. No.
You intend to purchase a property and create a space where you can teach, no?
Rent a property and spend €50,000 on buying
The most
computers.
expensive cost are the PC. Just the Apple
PC is computers. A big cost is your tutors, which I don't think you actually understand the cost of having tutors who are qualified to do this, and getting the qualification. No one is going to pay €800 for 6 months and not get
€800 per month?
For 6 months.
And
So
accredited.
The accreditation, once the student finishes the course, will he have an accreditation?
Okay. The opportunity for the students is that they invest their money for the first period to study. But after the UXL, become a worker from my company, that because I want to make a team production through the students. So the students that invest 6 months of time and money can become a worker and to develop my history. This is the project. So if you study with me and you are a good talent, sure you work with me. I have already 3 stories to develop. So they can have a lot of work.
Yes, but then there's the complication of selling that story, who will buy it. So there's that other world which is not on this paper. So
yes,
my advice to you, if you're going to set up this team, you would prepare this team so the next time Ridley Scott comes to Malta, which hopefully happens every year, you can sell your services to them, to these production companies. Am I right? So me as a student studying from you, my only outlet is not your productions, is that I have on my CV the possibility of working with other film productions coming to Malta.
Yes.
That is the obvious revenue, am I right?
Yes. The teacher I was speaking, he has a big curriculum and sure is one of the best actor coach in the world because
But you studied marketing and you're an actor. I am your audience. You are not showing me anything. How can I understand?
In fact, I was going to tell you, I'm going to tell you that I'm out for the reason that I feel a bit disappointed that you are a visual artist. You're not showing us anything. So I feel that you came very unprepared for this pitch. So I'm out. I'm sorry.
I think that the opportunity is there, obviously. Malta has a budding film industry, and yes, I'm sure there'll be many students interested in actually enrolling in your programs. However, this is not an area which I feel I can add value to, so I have to be out as well.
And in fact, in the team, just to be clear, you mentioned already 2 other people. Is it you and 2 other people? Are there more people involved in this, or just 3?
like teachers or
Team supporting you.
Yes.
Supporting FPS.
in this moment this friend, this engineer, but is in Madrid for this surgery, and we work together. I don't have a lot of time like I would to have, and I have to prepare everything in short time. Maybe the madam is the reason is right because I'm not so much prepared maybe, but this is the idea. I believe in this because the histories, and I can share with you, is very good.
Everyone here, every investor, every entrepreneur is a dreamer at heart. We take risks based on how we feel and what we see in front of us. We would want to believe that your production should be the next Ridley Scott. But unfortunately today, again, you did not give us anything to dream of, anything to catch with, to say, at least there's a hope. I can, unless you get an offer today, I will not be giving you an offer, because I believe, like the team is sharing, there is not enough substance here. But if you're interested to use our infrastructure to start a course related to the film industry, I can happy to support you. You come and you use our infrastructure and see whether this is doable or not. But I promise you, even just to do that, you need to do much more detail. That is.
Yes, I'm not a businessman. I'm an actor and a writer, but I'm alone and I can't say that I don't come more.
I hope to see you on all the TV channels we have in Malta and all my movies in the future, but for this point, I'm out. Thank you.
From my end, like Alex, I feel that, while I love cinema, I love film, I love art creation, I feel that I cannot add really much value to this. If there was maybe a tech component to it, so I don't feel I can add any value to the idea. I think it has potential. I think Malta is a great location for film production. I think you are kind of on the right track, but me personally, I think I'll be out.
From the business proposal you are making, I feel I'm not engaged. I'm not understanding well what you want to achieve, and I'm not engaging with this. So for the season, I would have to say I would not be putting forward an offer. But good luck. Keep on dreaming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Grazie. Ci vediamo.
Thank you.
Thank you. I would love to invest in this industry. I'm so proud every time I see a movie and I see snippets of Malta. I get very, very excited, and I'm proud.
He came here to make excuses and nothing else.
Yes.
But unfortunately,
Because this one couldn't come, this one couldn't come, this one couldn't come.
Yes, I think if maybe all 3 of them had come, it would have been different. Yeah.
it's a pity, because with a filmmaker, I was
prepared at
hoping to
all.
be
I think the idea is
mesmerized.
actually good. I think the idea is good, and it's probably there for
has
someone
competition,
to execute it better.
There's
The government is
competition on the market, but
Yes.
competition that are
Prepared.
prepared,
Fair.
not full of excuses.
Preparation is key.
I learned that I have to improve my language and also my marketing and business area, because I'm just good in arts, movie and writing, and I have to improve all these skills.